Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast episode 1734, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which character is always trying to steal the secret Krusty Krab recipe on SpongeBob SquarePants? Plankton. A calorie is a measurement of what? Energy. What pop group sang Stayin' Alive? Bee Gees. Who played Daniel LaRusso in the 1984 film The Karate Kid? Ralph Macchio. Where do bumblebees normally build their nests? Underground. What do runners wear to showcase their number in a race? Bib. The race bib is a simple sheet of paper with a runner's race number, name, and E-tag. Which detective was played by Jack Webb in the 1960s TV show Dragnet? Sergeant Joe Friday. What actor played the role of Dr. Frederick Frankenstein in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein? Gene Wilder. What do dragonflies eat? Mosquitoes. What tool did Charles Monkey invent? The monkey wrench. In addition to the main Passover, there is also a second one called the Second Passover. When is the Second Passover celebrated? Answer. The Second Passover, also called Pesach Sheni, is observed on the 14th day of the Hebrew calendar month of Iyar. How much are the guns worth in the 1998 movie Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? $250,000. Who said government of the people, by the people, for the people? Answer. Abraham Lincoln in his Gettysburg Address in 1863. What do the letters stand for in the name of the electronics company, JVC? Japan's Victor Company. Who played Lieutenant Saavik in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan? Kirstie Alley. What royal subject married Marie Antoinette? Louis XVI. What is the fear of sleep known as? Somnophobia. What singer played the role of Uncle Jesse in the 2005 movie The Dukes of Hazzard? Willie Nelson. Which of Shakespeare's plays involves a pound of flesh? Answer. The Merchant of Venice. What year saw the end of the TV show Friends? 2004. What original literary work was the movie Charlie based on? Flowers for Algernon. The Disney character Pinocchio first appeared in a magazine in which country? Answer. Italy. Carlo Collodi's The Adventures of Pinocchio was originally published as Le avventure di Pinocchio, storia di un burattino, in an Italian magazine. Mount Everest is located on the border of the Chinese region of Tibet, and what other country? Nepal. Shut Up and Play the Hits is the name of a concert movie from with U.S. music band. LCD sound system. What is the capital of Norway? Oslo. What year was Mother Teresa born? 1910. What is the name of the weak alcoholic cider that is made from the solid remains of the pressed apples? Ciderkin. What is the space between windows called? Interfenestration. What year did Cracker Jack introduce their mascots, Sailor Jack and his dog Bingo? 1916. What is the only country that displays the Bible on its national flag? Answer: the Dominican Republic. What did John Candy sell in the 1987 movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Shower curtain rings. What was Charlie Chaplin's cane made of? Bamboo. What is another name for the disease known as varicella? Chickenpox. What ore is the primary source of aluminium? Bauxite. Gregory Peck played Hunter Joe Clemens in what 1950s film? Pork Chop Hill. During what century was the first Thanksgiving Day celebration? 17th century. Who created the Lipton tea brand? Thomas Lipton. What is the name of the apparatus used to measure an unknown electrical resistance by balancing two legs of a circuit? Answer: the Wheatstone Bridge, named after its inventor, Sir Charles Wheatstone. Who voices the character of Bart Simpson on the TV show The Simpsons? Nancy Cartwright. What Olympic event is abbreviated to WAG? Women's Artistic Gymnastics. Who wrote Breakfast at Tiffany's? Truman Capote. Who was the first European explorer under the flag of England to reach North America? John Cabot. Who wrote the Christmas novel Tidings in 1987? William Wharton. What two ingredients make a black velvet cocktail? Champagne and stout. Where were the world's largest pearls found? The Philippines. How many bones are there in the human skull? 22. Which country has Damascus as its capital city? Syria. On the cover of the Let It Be album, which Beatle had the least amount of facial hair? John Lennon. What year did Apple introduce its first retail store? 2001. Which airship is featured on the cover of Led Zeppelin's debut album? Ansondenberg. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.